We had a major issue on the production line earlier this week, so the entire development package for this weekend has failed. Check your workstation for the details.
Blah! Idiot Carl. We've got a best finisher first. So we've got to win at Azerbaijan and or China. Development failed for the DRS, no problem. Looks like it's going to be a dry race. Sweet. Welcome to Shanghai. Suppose we could actually choose ourselves a new rival as well. Let's have a look. Who can we choose? Ooh, okay. Who are we going to choose? You don't get any respect if you choose Valtteri Bottas. I fancy these Force Indias. I fancy me some of these Force Indias, but yeah, let's take on Esteban. So we have selected Esteban Ocon as our rival. 20 podium finishes. Not bad. Not bad at all. 12 victories. Average finish is 6. Yeah, that's pretty all good. Sweet. So we were supposed to have a DRS upgrade, but apparently not. So we'll have to accumulate some points to get that for Azerbaijan, along with these upgrades as well. Hopefully they come through, because then that'll unlock some pretty primo upgrades, I would say. That would. I think we'll also start concentrating on the chassis, because yeah, we need to big time. So take a look at your championship standings after 2 races. We are currently championship leader over Lance Stroll. Esteban Ocon, after his win in Sakhir, for the 3rd. Charles Leclerc, Sergio Perez, Daniel Ricciardo, Brendan Hartley, Nico Hulkenberg, Sebastian Vettel and Max Verstappen, your top 10. And the only guys yet to score: Roman Grosjean, Stoffel Van Dorn, Pierre Gasly, Kimi Räikkönen, Max Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas. Bottas having a miserable season already. So we are now going to go head off to China. We're going to get practiced, and we'll see you for qualifying.
I'd like to welcome you from wherever in the world you join us today for this F1 qualifying session here in Shanghai, China. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximizing top speed. Do you simply
Maybe it's the
remove
fact he
as
won a
much
race
downforce as possible, hang on in the corners and max out down the straights?
It's Grosjean's
Teams will have
car.
arrived with all manner of parts designed to capitalise on the long straights.
That's my car.
The cars will be that much harder
Look
to
at that
drive
beauty.
in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
We don't need to push too hard in this session. We should have the pace to qualify easily.
I'm hoping we do, Jeff. We just make sure, yep. So we'll get that. Tyre select. Ultra soft. Hold on. Custom. Yep, we're still on that. Good. Right, cool. Let's go. Let's go do this lap. And I think it's fair to say, with this setup on and this new and improved Williams, we did have to make a slight adjustment. Only very slight though. But I think it's fair to say that along this straight, if we catch anybody, they are going to be done for, because, good lord, we are fast along that straight. And I mean properly fast. Right, see how we do into turn 1. And unlike Bahrain, we will not be making the mistake of going on the soft tyre first. If we get any kind of lap out of this, we are going to stay on the ultra softs and then go to the softs, because that's the way to go around here. I find that corner very difficult, especially coming out of the tight one. Speaking of difficult corners, the only problem is with the change that I've made, it's made that corner so horrible. Now, what's this? We're already at 200, what, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18. We were nearly at 220 at the end of the straight. We get close to anybody and they are done for. Coming out of the last corner. And it's a 30.6. That should be good enough. And now to disprove my point, here comes someone going OP.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 30.6.
We lost Jeff then. Jeff, what happened? I reckon that that lap's good enough. Save a set of ultras. Although here comes Hulkenberg. Those Renaults are going to be a pain in the rear end this weekend, I think. So we're through, quite comfortable. And out of that session we lose Bottas, Grosjean, Van Dorn, Hartley, and wow, we lose both Mercedes. And we nearly lost Verstappen. If only Grosjean could have put a proper lap together. Wow. Okay. But yeah. Fourth out the first session. Let's go and into Q2. So here we are, Q2. And the first thing I'm going to do is stick a set of ultra soft boots on and go for it. Because there ain't no way in hell, I'll tell you now, I'm going near them soft tyres. Not until the race at least anyway. But I reckon if we could out-qualify them Renaults and then control the race, we're going to have a chance here. I can't help feeling it's raining. I don't know why. Even though the forecast said it wasn't raining. Is it raining?
The radar's showing a clear patch on its way. There's about 10 more minutes of this rain. Dries seem like the best tyre for now.
And I lost Jeff then. Sorry, Vettel, coming through. Screw you. To the line, and we're slower than Ricardo. I didn't know it was raining.
We're positioned right where we thought we'd be. This is good.
Jeff Jeff, you're back. Good. Now, if we can get through on that lap, that'd be great. I don't know if we can, though. There is a big enough gap to Pierre Gasly, though, so... yeah, I think we'll be through. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. Lance is out, though. So is, what, Ericsson, Alonso, and Ocon and Magnussen. Right, then. Okay, then. Q3. Okie dokie, then. Q3. Time to turn the engines up to max and go for it. Hopefully that rain's disappeared as well. Yeah, it looks like it has. I don't know where that rain came from, but it was not needed. So let's see if we can get down into the third 29s. I reckon that's a great lap. So let's see if we can get into the 29s. Wall of death around the outside of turn 1. And then around the outside of turn 2 as well. But there we go. Into turn 6. I think that's turn 6, yeah. So far it looks a pretty tidy lap. That's our benchmark, Nico Hulkenberg. Ooh, a bit slidey. Oh, I think that's our benchmark now as well, Sergio Perez. But this is where we can unleash the sheer force of this Mercedes-Benz engine. That was a good turn, penultimate turn. Ricardo sets the fastest lap. We beat him.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
We beat him. Jeff's come back to full strength. Good, good. Right. We'll get the next set ready just in case. Do I think we need it? Probably not. I think we've got them.
As we wind down from the
Oh,
excitement
come
of
on,
qualifying,
Sergio.
here's a look at your top three. Perez, Poole and Max Verstappen. Goodbye for now then, but we're really just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
Sergio Perez, what a try-hard. But at least we're front row with him tomorrow, so we can perhaps try and do something into the first corner with him. If not, we'll stick with him and then get him on the main straight. So, second on the grid, objective done. Back to the shop. I didn't see you there, Claire, sorry.
It's always good to qualify at the front, isn't it?
It is, and chassis been paid off really well.
Do you feel comfortable in the wet, or are you hoping the sun shines tomorrow?
I'm like the postman. I am the postman.
Appreciate your time.
Well, I hope I can be the postman. I didn't see Emma there, Claire there. She snuck out at us. Leading the rivalry with Ocon, leading the rivalry with Stroll. I think it's a case of whatever upgrade we get now, it's going to have to be for... there we go. Full compliments again.
Well done. That was a good qualifying performance.
I agree, Emma. Good qualifying. Oh, right. I'm going to lap the field. Jeff's going to buy me a pizza if I lap the field. Right. Come on, then. That's the objective. We got to lap the field to win a pizza. It's not going to happen, but we can try. Dear me. I'm just trying to think, if we get a good race, what can we get? We got to really work on upgrade morale to try and get some modifiers, because I feel that's going to help us out. Yeah, that's going to help us out. But I think it's time to go racing, so let's go to the track and let's try and beat some of these cars into submission.
Ever since the Sauber of Felipe Massa passed Jenson Button into turn 1 at the very first Chinese Grand Prix in 2004, Shanghai has consistently provided close racing and extraordinary memories. It's where Lewis Hamilton effectively lost the title in his rookie year, and it's where Nico Rosberg claimed Mercedes' first win of the modern era in 2012. Shanghai International Circuit then, a 16-corner high-speed thrill ride. The long and ever-tightening right-hander at turns 1 and 2 tests a driver's patience, and the flat, open to the elements location, tests their skill in a crosswind. 2 DRS zones will assist passing, and overtaking is available into turn 1, and of course down the kilometre-long back straight into the hairpin at turn 14.
We're going to be doing our patinette where it's going to be into turn 14.
Joining me once again to take you through this race is the effervescent Anthony Davidson, and I'm very much looking forward to it getting underway. You raced here, of course, didn't you, back in your Super Aguri days in that infamous Chinese Grand Prix of 2007?
Yeah, that's right. I didn't last that long though, unfortunately. Qualifying had gone pretty well, but my brakes failed quite early in the race, around lap 10 or 11, something like that. And of course, back in 2004, I was the very first Formula 1 driver to complete a lap of this circuit. Just thought I'd mention that for you, Crofty.
What do you think Sergio's drinking there?
It's a fairly tough circuit on the brakes here, though. You know, there's that long back straight down into turn 14, and then you got turn 6 and 11. They're quite heavy as well. On top of that, managing your front tyre wear is always a challenge around here, so there's a lot to keep in mind during the Grand Prix.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. It's Sergio Perez on pole position today, and Paul completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ricciardo, Nico Hülkenberg, and Raikkonen, Vettel, Gasly, Leclerc, and Carlos Sainz, Ericsson, Alonso, Lance Stroll, and Ocon, Magnussen, Bottas, Romain Grosjean, and Stoffel van Dorn. Hartley and Lewis Hamilton rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
After the points finish last race, let's aim to keep the momentum going.
Oh, I agree. Now, it looks like we're going to be in for a very, very short stint on these ultra-soft tyres to lap 3, and then it's all the way on the softs to the end of the race. So that's going to be interesting, to say the least. Be interesting if anyone tries the two-stop, but I doubt they will. So, turn 1. Let's see if we can beat Perez into turn 1, or if not, get him into turn 2. Let's see what happens then. Time to get racing. Lights out. Away we go. Oh, we got a better start than Perez. I'll tell you what. That's going to be close into the first corner, surely. Yep, thank you very much, Sergio. Haha, sucker. Sayonara, bye-bye.
Okay, that's a good start. Keep it up.
Damn right I'm going to keep it up. Now, something happened behind me then. I want to know what happened behind me. We don't know. Bung that back down to overtake. We don't need it in hot lap now. This is where we look at the gap we've got on Perez already. Looks like we are gone. Gone, sayonara, bye-bye. Baby. The gap already at what? 2 seconds! The only thing I can think of is maybe Sergio has an issue. I.e. he decided he wanted to, yeah, look at that. Sergio's got a problem. We are just absolutely flying. 2.4. $2.4 already. You know what Jeff said about buying me a pizza? I'm thinking cheese and tomato. We're half a second faster than Perez in each sector. What is going on with Sergio Perez? He must have picked up some wing damage.
You're hitting the energy deployment limit and losing ERS power before the end of the lap. Lower the ERS deployment mode to prevent this.
Nah, you're right. So we come in this lap, don't we? Yeah, lap 3.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
I agree, Jeff. Let's box. I don't know where we'll come out, but we'll come out somewhere. I don't think we need to worry. Oh, look out. Leclerc's gone boom, I think. And here comes the safety car. No. No. Well, I'm glad the safety car's not coming out. Because we have got ourselves a gap to Perez.
Box, box, box.
And that gap is 4.3 seconds. So, in theory, we're going to be pitting. As soon as we pit, where are we coming out, by the way? 17th. So, in theory, we pit. We're going to come out with a big lead once the pit stops to rotate.
Okay, looks like you're running on some slightly worn rubber at this point. Should still have a fair amount of grip left, but be mindful, it's going to start falling away.
Nearly did then. Nearly did then, so who's just taken the lead? Verstappen's just taken the lead of the race. He's got to pump in some mighty times to beat us. 1.9 for the boys. Good stop.
That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops.
So we're out in 14th then. That worked out well for us.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
We're all right, Jeff. Shut up. Jeff doesn't know what he's talking about, honestly, sometimes. She feels a bit loosey-loosey on these soft tyres, I tell you. So who we got to? Grosjean. He's got one of the... I imagine that's one of the Toro Rossos. It wouldn't matter if we just stay here. We've actually got Verstappen covered. I don't want to be mixing up with mind you, Grosjean's on the Ultras, so I don't mind if we mix it up with Grosjean. Teammates in a bit, so Stroll's in.
Lance is in for his stop.
So we're going to load in the pits. Is Verstappen one of them? I think he is. So we're into P5. We've got Grosjean in front of us. One of the Mercedes, I presume that might be Bottas. And I think, because I did know they were on the soft tyres, the 2 Ferraris.
Okay, we need some energy harvesting. Reduce ERS deployment.
But yeah, coming up to the back of Roman Grosjean. We might just sit here. I'd just sit here. Do you know why? We'll get DRS down the main straight. Perez is nowhere. Not only have we got Perez...
Okay, some information on Perez. They seem to have an issue.
Well, that explains Perez then. So it's Hamilton in third, so we've got to pass Hamilton yet. Don't need to.
Gap to car in front is 6.4 seconds.
Don't need to. So who's next? Ricardo's now in second place. But he's got 8 laps to make up a big gap. 8.8 seconds. I don't care if he names Daniel Ricciardo or Daniel Cormack. You're not going to make up 8.8 seconds. Although stranger things have happened. I.e. me bringing Williams back to the front of the field. Being stuck behind Perez all that time is not going to help them. So what are the Ferraris going to do? Well, they're going to be going on the Ultra Softs, definitely. It's all a case of when are they going on the Ultras. So it looks like they're going long. See, I'm happy just to stay here in gap at 9.1. So we've got Ricciardo covered. This 105 malarkey is pretty good. I like it. finally, they found a test for me, and it's called 105% difficulty. Bit wide out of turn 9, no harm, no foul. Kimmy, when are you and Seb gonna pit? Because I'm getting slightly worried here.
Reduce the ERS deployment, please. We need to charge the battery.
Yeah, alright then. I think we've got the beating of Ricardo that we can turn. Look at that, it's at 10 seconds already. We've turned up with a better package than the Red Bulls this weekend. We've lost Ocon, that's good for the championship. It's also good for my incentive. This will also guarantee me at the end of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix 600 resource points. 600 resource points that we're gonna need. Because I've just remembered what race is after Spain. Oh, the Monaco Grand Prix.
Yellow flag.
Yellow flag somewhere. I wonder if it's up at the hairpin here. Yeah, it's up at the hairpin, so we're not going to be able to overtake. Ocon's well out of the way, so... It looks like Ocon's nosedived it into the wall. So the OP Force Indias are struggling, have struggled today. I thought we had DRS then, not quite. Even though we're 0.933 behind them.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
That's good for the car behind. Can we focus on the car in front, please, Jeff? You know, this red car. Yeah, if you're a pink car today, you've struggled. Perez has got problems. Ocon's out the race.
Battery charge is high. Let's increase ERS deployment to up the pace.
Don't worry. Kimi Raikkonen's going to have a surprise in a second. And the surprise is...
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
The surprise is all of this horsepower putting him to bed. And then we almost overdrove the corner and Kimi takes us back. Fair play, Kimi, fair play, fair play.
Okay, we've lost a position. That's us down a place.
Fair play, but we'll get you into turn 1. There you are, you're done now. It's over now, Kimi. It's over. Take that as the message that you need to pit. So 4.5 seconds to Sebastian Vettel. But like I said, I think Sebastian's got a pit yet. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. So coming on to this big long straight out of turn 413. Seb's somewhere down there. He's that big white speck in the distance. Raikkonen's nowhere near me. We're more closer to Seb than Raikkonen is to us. In fact, Seb's not pitted yet. Because Raikkonen's going to pit first.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
I'll have a rain check on that, please, Jeff. Raikkonen, well, it's not Raikkonen we need to worry about now, it's Ricciardo, isn't it? And he's somewhere back there, but I don't know where. We're just charging the battery at the moment.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
3 laps of fuel remaining. I think we've got 3 to go as well, so... It's all looking good, folks. It's all looking good. And that white blob has become a little bigger. And now Seb's gone in. So finally, we're going to take the lead of the race. It's all a question of where Seb's going to come out with those ultra softs. Ricciardo's 11.5 seconds behind. On 105, wow! Wow!
Let's use some of this energy. Increase the ERS deployment.
We'll think about that, Jeff. We'll think about that there, buddy. I personally don't think we need to, Jeff, because look at this. We are just dominating.
Our gap behind is 11.4 seconds.
We are just dominating Ricciardo. Hulkenberg's in third place. Hey, we may catch, who's that? Is that Stoffel? Has Stoffel had problems this race? Now we might not catch him. Nothing. Oh, Vettel's now into third. I tell you what, watch out for these Ferraris.
We're leading our teammate by 25.2 seconds.
Lance Stroll, you scrub. You better be bringing home some good points. So really, there's, excuse me, not been much action. There was the start, me passing Raikkonen, and from there it's been pretty easy. I think, can we turn down the engine? Should we turn down the engine on the last lap? 11.5 seconds to Ricciardo. I think we'll turn down the engine on the last lap. There's no need to use it. There's Stroll, he's in that fight with Perez. I imagine Verstappen's in there somewhere as well. So yeah, let's turn down the engine. We're cruising it from back here, folks.
This is your final lap of the race.
We're gonna just drive it home. No mistakes. 11.8 seconds to Ricciardo. Hartley's out the race.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
We've turned the engine down. Whoa, what was on the outside the track? What did we pass then? Was that a wheel?
Right, some information on Ricciardo. They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Make it easy for me, why don't you? Jesus Christ, it's all gone right for me here in China. You never know, Vettel might pick up second place here. But we're going to come into the hairpin. 1 corner to go. The hand's already in the air. We're going to win the Chinese Grand Prix. 2 races out of 3. Get the pizzas in, boys. Woohoo!
Great job. You've done everything we wanted today.
Pizzas on Jeff!
A great win then for the Williams team today. And I have to wonder, Anthony Davidson, just what set them apart from the competition here.
I think a large part of the result comes down to temperament. They were able to keep their heads.
Looks like Ricciardo held on to second place.
And that's allowed them to get the best out of the car, to maximise the strategy, and to
Where'd
stay
Raikkonen finish? It's 8th.
And I can see our drivers making their way out now. It's been a sublime team performance, and it's the culmination of a lot of hard work. Williams are your winners today.
Yeah! Get in there. Champagne!
And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Poole increases their championship lead. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Well, I have to give it to Lewis Hamilton. You know, it was just the kind of drive you'd expect from a multiple world champion.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Williams move further ahead at the top of the standings. Meanwhile, Ferrari have improved their position. A strong weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top. After all this drama, you'd be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
Yeah, we've big time increased our lead in the championship. Ricciardo finishes 2nd. Sebastian Vettel, Nico Hülkenberg, Max Verstappen, Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly bringing home some points for Toro Rosso. Kimi Raikkonen, Stroll with 2 points, and Alonso, I believe, gets his first point of the season. DNS, Hartley, Ocon and Leclerc. Let's have a look at the race director, because I don't know what happened there. So Gasly, right, Leclerc was a mechanical failure. Ocon was a mechanical failure. Hartley was terminal... Look at that! He collided with Ericsson and then got terminal damage. I wonder what happened there. That'd be interesting to see. Lap 13. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Right then, so I think it's back to the shop then. Job well done. Let's go see our friend. So we think we found Ericsson and Hartley here. So what happens? that was a bit naughty. So he blocks Hartley. There's Ericsson. And then, oh, come on! That was Hartley going for a big move. And I don't think Ericsson gave him room. That's a race minister for me.
The fans really seem to enjoy that. You made it look easy.
It was easy, Claire.
Was there really any competition for you today?
Oh no. There is no competition for this power unit.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
Absolutely, I am thrilled. Aero package. Aero package.
Well, looks like your luck has changed.
They
Things went a
did.
lot better than last weekend,
Some
didn't
tweaks to the chassis.
We all underestimated you, didn't we?
Yeah, you did, but everyone's allowed one mistake.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You're allowed one mistake, Claire. That was it. I think we should dominate. Yep. Looking good. Looking very good. Eight, 9. I think we're saving now for basically for Monaco.
Great work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up.
Oh, they're going to do an invitational event.
We've received invitations to new historic events. You'll be able to choose whether or not to participate before the end of this weekend.
We'll do an invite event then. Can we not buy a thing? No. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Looks like it is going to be upgrades for Monaco. Not that we need any engine power for Monaco. Might need chassis though. I gotta build the chassis because I think that's where we gotta look. Building this chassis. But we can only get really 2 components for Monaco. And there's no guarantee that they'll be ready in time. Oh well. How is it looking in the championship? Oof. Already, Lance? Mind you, we got a nice gap over Force India, so we can't be doing too bad. Oh, Alonso didn't score his first point. It's Stoffel that needs to score a point. But look at that. Grosjean, Bottas, Van Dorn and Magnussen yet to score. That sucks. Not for me anyway. Ha-ha! Right then. That's all well and good. So I don't really want to do a checkpoint challenge actually. I've done them before and they're boring. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that race. I certainly enjoyed that race. The 105% AI made it look rather easy around there. And we shall see you... When shall we see you? We'll see you for Azerbaijan. So take care and we'll see you then.